Hi friends, I'm Eric Osborne, co-founder of Sanctuary, Sacred Mushroom Church. I want to speak briefly with you about a question that we hear a lot. How does being a member of a church contribute to your legal protection when practicing with sacred mushrooms? Now let me begin by saying, nothing here is legal advice. There are a few guarantees when it comes to legal immunity around psilocybin. But belonging to a sincere religious community such as ours creates structure and context, and that context can make a very meaningful difference if legal questions ever arise. Sacred mushrooms have been used in spiritual and religious practice for thousands of years, far longer, in fact, than the laws currently on our books. In a church setting, communicates something very distinct from casual use. It offers clear intention, shared ritual, accountability, pastoral guidance, and ongoing spiritual formation. This isn't about entertainment or recreation, although at Sanctuary we do have a lot of fun. It's about sincere communion and intention and sincerity. And sincerity matters. Membership matters as well. Membership shows that your sacramental practice is not random or opportunistic. It places you within a defined spiritual community, which, as a member, you're participating under guidance, you're connected to doctrine and purpose, you're accountable to a larger body, and your involvement is documented, which can be very important. Courts don't declare what is or isn't a real religion, but they do look for sincerity and structure. Membership helps demonstrate both. As far as the legal foundation goes, there is precedent. The First Amendment obviously protects sincere religious exercise, and in 2006, the Supreme Court case Gonzales versus Centro affirmed that religious groups can use controlled substances as sacraments under certain conditions. Those conditions, Sanctuary follows. It's not automatic permission, but it gives us constitutional grounding. If our religious use were ever questioned, membership helps to show that you are practicing within a sincere religion. The sacrament is central to that practice, and there is structure, training, and accountability. Again, not immunity, but very meaningful legal footing. I learned the hard way. Years ago, before we formed Sanctuary, I was facilitating mushroom ceremonies from a sincere spiritual calling, but without the structure of a church. We were doing genuine spiritual work, Courtney and I, but we didn't have doctrine, we didn't have membership, we didn't have a ministerial body or a defined religious organization. So when the state came after me, I was standing alone. Had I been acting within a clearly structured religious community, my situation and Courtney's would have looked very, very different. And that's a big reason why Sanctuary exists today, because I don't want you to walk this path alone. Membership provides support for your religious practice in several ways. A clear identity, belonging to a defined spiritual tradition, demonstrated sincerity, your involvement is ongoing, not last minute, and community practice. You're engaged with others, not acting in secret. Also, there's oversight, guidance, training, accountability. All these are so important to an ongoing practice. And don't forget a documented relationship. There is a record of your participation, and this actually contributes to a stronger picture of sincere religious practice. Again, not guaranteed protection, but a much more solid foundation, and we have seen this play out. Our ceremonies also require membership, and here's why. Because we're not here just serving sacrament as an event or an offering to anyone. We are a church. Sacrament is sincere. It's not entertainment. Membership is not a ticket purchase to a ceremony. It's a relationship. And in every authentic religious tradition, sacrament flows through community. But again, our community does have fun in our ceremonies. So why does membership matter? Because intention matters. Structure matters. Community matters. Sincerity matters. A church doesn't hand out legal protection, but membership supports your claim that your sacramental practice is truly religious if that ever comes into question. At Sanctuary, we take that responsibility seriously. We're here to make sure you have support, community, and a spiritual home as you walk this sacred path. Thank you for being here. May your journey be guided, inspired, and protected by Spirit. Much love.